This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going here. Bringing it out, it's Hood. Throws out the stiff arm. He steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, East Carolina. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hood. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive is going to begin with good field position. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The Blue Devils are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Doe. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Pirates.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hood. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is an interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He lets it rip, and he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. This will be down just inside the 30-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On first down, it's play action. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Play action here on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get...
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Duke!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Doe. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Touchdown, Pirates. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hood. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. He's open. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll toss it to the right side. Breaks into open space. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 30. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. And that run produces a decent gain. Putting up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Back to pass. It's Dull. Throws to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle.
35-21.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looking to pass. It's Dull. Quick throw to his receiver. And they will score. Touchdown, Pirates. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
21.
Bringing it out. It's Hood. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The shotgun handoff here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Catch is made down the middle. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Off target and incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. It's Dull. Touchdown, East Carolina. This passing game is on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hood. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Fights through the tackle. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. The ball is caught, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. On the move now. Caught. Completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Short throw to the sidelines. That's enough to pick up the first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down, looking for the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just...
Could take it all the way. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hood. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks free. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Tackled there by the defense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the defense wraps him up. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle 3rd of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And they tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, counting